Hi, everybody. Dave Clark from InspectCheck-net. And today's training, we're going to talk about saddle drain clamps, saddle drain clamps. We talk about saddle valves. We really don't like them for any type of plumbing application. I don't even like them for refrigerators. I know they're all over the place. They're definitely not approved for gas. And we'll do that in another training. But this one, we're going to talk about saddle drains, saddle clamp drains. And let me share my screen and show you one that just about tricked me. I kind of this one just for a split second. And give me 1 second here. Grab that guy. This one, at first glance, I almost missed this. So I'm looking at it saying, okay, you know what? That's a nice transition between the cast iron and the PVC, and that's fine, right? They have grommets here that go in, and that's a approved connection at this point. But then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's not good, because it's really not a T-way or not a proper connection. It's really a saddle connection, and the problem is there's just a little hole here. So this is where the area where there's going to be an issue. So this is not the right type of connection that's supposed to be used. I'm not sure where this is coming from. It looks like a secondary drain. It's not a toilet drain, but I have seen toilet drains use these connections, and I think that's really a bad idea. Let me show you another one here. And this is, I would say, maybe more common or more typical. And I want to change that to, one to this one. That's better. Let's go to this one so we can mark it up. And so here's the same issue, okay? Clamped around, looks like there's definitely some corrosion there. Maybe we have some dissimilar metal corrosion. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's a lot of corrosion. This is just screwed in right here. And we could see where it goes in. Again, this is a secondary drain, so it's not going to be a toilet or a primary drain. And this is going right into this cast. The problem is, what's inside this cast? Well, it's a hole, a small hole. And that hole is going to be right about here. So just like I said before in the other graphic, any waste coming in here could be a problem, depending on where it comes from. Early on in my home inspection career, if I saw these used for vents, I would not really make a big deal out of it. I still don't make a big deal out of it, but really they're not approved to be used for anything. There may be some municipalities that approve them for vents, but most of all the plumbers that I know and all the most accepted standards, they're just not approved. Let me show you this too, because this will help you out. If we look at how they're made, there you go. And this is very simple, right? So the clamps go here, but then this is it. This is all you've got, is this hole coming in. And again, you could see that's a problem if there's a lot of waste coming in there. We should never use this for a toilet, although people do. And I've personally seen them. I have a picture of it somewhere, but it doesn't really matter. So what about just a regular drain? Same thing. This is, as this would be, if this were rotated, I should say, this would be the bottom, we'll say, and it's got to get over this hump, and this goes into that hole. So it really reduces that. I've seen them clogged many times. A lot of my plumber friends say there's always an issue with them. So we want to call them out and tell them to replace that properly, put a proper T-way in, and it would be more than likely a 45-degree T-way. We just don't like them, okay? So let me show you how we report on that, you ask? Well, I'll show you. So we would come over here to plumbing. And in this case, we'd have to worry about water source. The only time we would have an issue with that is if we did see a saddle valve, but this is a saddle clamp drain. So we're going to go to drain waste vent in here, and we see that it's a public, just to do a quick inspection. And we see that it's cast iron and PVC. Those are the materials that are in there. And the condition, you could put satisfactory most areas, but we're going to definitely come down here to our action heading right here, necessary repair. And I'm going to click this. Drain pipes are not connected or not properly connected to the main sewer drain waste vent system. Click on that. All drains should be connected to the drain waste vent. Sewer pipes, drains from sinks, utilities should not be connected to storm sewer. You could leave that in there too. Should be secure with a proper pitch, recommend evaluation, and I would probably go recommend evaluation of the saddle drain, saddle clamp drain. That's probably how I'd write it. Saddle clamp drain in the basement, I guess. Okay, and repair. That's it. So we're telling them recommend evaluation and repair. So a plumber's going to look at that and say, okay, so the home inspector is indicating that they want that replaced. Real simple, quick video, but I've gotten a few questions on that. What do you do when you see the saddle? And I would say that would be the way to report it. If it's a vent, you know, it's not supposed to be there. Sometimes it's better than not having a vent at all. We've seen that where it's not properly vented, but by rights, those connections should not be used. We don't recommend them. So I hope you enjoyed this, and please subscribe, hit the subscribe button down there so you can be the first one to get these videos. You can also go to homeinspectortrainingonline.com for more videos. And till next time, see ya.